Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Five Colonies of Castile. Aragon doing their part, actually sieging through with their 1-2-2-1, trying to take Toulouse. 21% chance right now of taking Armagnac. A 21 stack is heading our general direction into Languedoc, so I think they're going to break off the siege of Toulouse. It's a 2-4 commander. Hopefully we get lucky. 21%. Yes! Cool. Very nice. This one has very little siege progress. I think what we're going to do is... Supply limit here is what? 28. So we can safely pile that army on. Let's just break off the siege of Gascony and try to reinforce my little buddy here so we don't lose this siege progress. They're stupidly leaving. Not sure why. I've told you to attach this unit. There's no reason for you to leave. His army is coming. Let's try to reinforce. Is he scared? He's scared. Good. Instead he's going to go to Auvergne. My little vassal's not being very smart. Somehow we did not loot that. I think the looting rules are that it cannot be adjacent to a controlled province. I think that's the requirement. So if we take this, we select army, and we select army, and we grab, say, 2 single infantry regiments. Let's just try it. Let's send one up to there and one up to Limousin. Let's repay that loan, extend that loan. And I just want to see if when they get there, they loot. 5 ducats. Did we get ducats from there? We did not. Is it because of adjacency to this? I don't really know. For some reason Austria's got a whole bunch of cavalry. 5 regiments of cavalry with only 2,800 infantry. Most of France's commanders seem to be 2s and 4s. We have 3 of them. We loot this one? No loot. Again, I think it's because it's adjacent to Brittany. Let's just test this theory by going to Berry. Loot it. Loot it. 7 ducats. And more importantly, the looted modifier. Reducing goods production, tax modifier, regiment recruitment time, all kinds of stuff. Your enthusiasm is still very high. Well, actually, it's kind of close. It's almost down to medium. Connaught is at 5.3 war exhaustion. I wonder if we could separate piece them. They're not willing to do anything yet. Surprised they joined, actually. England should be smashing them, but they're not. France's blockade is at 100%. Very nice. I don't know who's doing that. I don't see any boats over here. Is that Austria, maybe? Uh-oh. Okay. Come on, Austria. You come and be the meat shield. You come fight. April 13th. Alright, good. Looks like we're able to escape. I would rather Austria throw away all of their troops versus us throwing away any. Let's just let them have their fun. We're just going to politely, quietly, calmly siege the southern half of France while Austria and France obliterate each other's armies. 100-day siege. Wow. I'm really liking Hernando here. He's the man. The man, I tell ya. And Languedoc has 9 base tax. It's worth a lot. This thing has like no siege progress. We'll just advance forward. Still want to keep the armies next to each other. Again, we could go help that fight. But if we let our enemies... And again, I do think that Austria is kind of an enemy. Eventually. They're an ally, I know. But eventually, they're going to be an enemy. If we let them fight each other... You know, it's just smart. Let them lose men fighting each other instead of fighting us. I think they're going to be okay. Alright, good. Colonial enthusiasm, very nice. We can do... Take Laborde. I think we're going to do that, sure. Immediately recall from there and then send back to the other one. Because the colonist is far more effective at established colonies. That's going to cost a little bit to support that extra one, like 4 gold a month, but I think that the colonial enthusiasm modifier is very, very valuable. What does it do again? Yeah, an extra 25 global settler increase. That's like an entire idea. That's like almost as good as Land of Opportunity. So it's really valuable. And then more importantly, as well, the settler chance plus 5% is really, really significant because when a colony is first starting out, the majority of the settler chance comes from, like, there's just, the colony level's not there. So it speeds it up so much. We've got colonies that are about to finish. Pretty nice. We only owe 2 loans. Okay, France is down to medium. France has 38 regiments now. I'm not going to carpet siege until their army is dead. And I'm not going to fight their army, so there's always that. I think, is France involved in 3 wars right now? Yeah, they are. Alright, our efforts to develop Les Cayes go on, but now some of the settlers have rejected our capital city and begun establishing a new settlement quite far from the original one. Alright, whatever. Whatever you say, boss. More taxes. Sounds good. I don't know why we'd say no to that. Even though we're not the ones blockading this, we're getting a bonus to our siege. Hire the engineer? Yeah. Of course. So what would we want from this war? I took the mission to take Laborde, so we want that. Just for the extra admin power. Laborde does have a country that we could create if we wanted to. Save the admin power for coring it. One map mode that would be really useful is if you could see countries that don't exist. And actually, like, I should just be able to click this button and it should show me a map mode of the cores. It would be so, so useful. That's quite a few regiments. That's a lot of artillery. 7 regiments of artillery with no real... Wow, they must have shattered retreated all the way to Gascony. I missed that opportunity there. Oh well, we'll focus on our sieges. I mean, we're driving up France's war and exhaustion very quickly by occupying things. And we're doing more against France than Austria is right now, I think. Granted, if Austria wasn't doing what they're doing, then we would be losing, but still. We're causing actual damage to France's economy. And if it wasn't for the fact that Austria is a world power and a competitor, I might help them. Like, if it was Brittany, I would help them. It's not a threat. You know, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. That type thing. Fortunately, one of our colonies finished, so we'll make some more money. Good, good. We can take Admin Tech 9, or we could hold off. If we did take Laborde, it would cost us very little. Actually, local nobility. Man, that sucks. Yeah, I don't think we're going to core that. Not going to pay that much. Nice job. Nice job. You can do it. Look at them. They're not even trying to kill each other. They're just poking the halberds. And he does it again. Look at that siege time. He's so good. Alright, I want to see a map mode for income. Why can't I see a map mode of other people's income? Seriously? It's just dumb. Why do I have to click through and find their highest income? Like Gascony is a high income province. Okay, let's go siege Gascony. Perigord's not very good. Well, 5's not bad. It's kind of nice having Austria leave. Austria and England both leave the Curia race. Alright, now France is starting to turn it around on Austria. This is where we want to be available to capture any fleeing army if they do flee. Very nice. See, that guy's not bad at sieging also. He's doing a pretty good job. Looks like France's army can't even move. It's so weak that Austria feels that a 12 stack with a 5-3 commander, wow, can take it on. Over a river crossing, though? I don't know about that. Maybe. Maybe he knows more than I do. Algiers just embargoed us. Shocking. Maybe they... Yeah, looks like they will win. Come on, France. Shatter. France just shattered. Cool. Maybe this is our opportunity to go blow it up. We'll detach a small amount just to maintain that siege, but then we're going to go advance. Where are you going to go up to, like, up this way, maybe? If R18 received his stack with low morale, better military tech. No, we don't have a 5-3 like he does. Let's just back off. Now Hungary's coming over. That's alright. What you doing, Hungary? No, I'm not going to carpet siege. I'm not going to risk it. My little vassal's getting his army beaten up. I don't care. I'm just going to... This is working. You know, we occupy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 provinces now. So eventually, France just pieced out Papal State. And the Papal State will annul their treaties with us. Oh, interesting. So it looks like somebody else came in and started sieging the Papal State. I didn't notice that. So their opinion of me is still pretty high, but they can't be my ally anymore. That's not bad. I mean, we still have an available... Gives us an available relationship slot. Their war enthusiasm is really low. I mean, they would actually surrender right now. We could just take Laborde from them. So let's just try to decide. What would we want? I want to weaken them. I want them to return territory. That costs us diplo points. Releasing nations costs us diplo points. Wow, release the nation of Burgundy? It's a lot. %7% to just take Baron. Versus releasing a nation like Baron. 9%. So it costs more war score to release nations. Same Diplo cost, I think, roughly. Actually, it's more Diplo cost to conquer. It says 0 here, but I don't believe that. Just because we have a claim, it's still going to cost points. It's going to cost 33 minus 10% because we have a claim. 33%, or 10% of the base. I think it costs 28 diplomacy points. The game lies to you all the time. Guyenne has some claims down here. 4 provinces. 5. 6. I think Guyenne is what we do. You know what? Why don't we just consider this? Why don't we end the war now, take Laborde, and then we create that vassal, and then in 5 more years we declare war on France again, and we try to set it up so that Guyenne sieges their own territory back, and then we force France to return cores to Guyenne, and it doesn't cost us any points. And in the meantime, we're barely spending anything either. We're not spending any admin points to do cores. We're only taking 1 thing here. Transferring trade power from Bordeaux is probably not very useful. If not, I mean, it just weakens France. I think we go for Laborde. Don't worry about transferring trade power. Just break off your major alliances like Hungary and Norway. That's what we're going to go for. So let's see if maybe these tick. Can we get this one, please? 21% chance. Hey, it worked. Still not enough, but close. I don't really want to fight their army. We're low on manpower. If we lose any men, it's going to take forever to recover. So I feel like this is just a really good opportunity to just get a really good thing from France without actually having to fight much. So, yeah, we're not going to risk fight. Nope, 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 no. I'll let you keep your alliance with no Hungary alliance. You can keep your alliance with Norway because they're going to be navy based and we can win the navy game. I don't want them to have Hungary because that'll weaken them against Austria, and I don't want more land troops. So we'll do that and give me some money just to ruin your coffers. Make you take a loan. All right, that works. Yeah, I don't want to fight you. Yep, give us Laborde. That gives us the take Laborde mission completed. Now we go here and we go create vassals. We want to create Guyenne. Okay. Now we have a vassal to feed. And they also have trade power in the Bordeaux node, so yeah, sure, it's cool. And now what we do is over the next 5 years, we take the time to get a little tiny bit more ahead on Diplotech. We rebuild the fleet with new ships, and then we go back at it with renewed vigor. It'll be solid. Alright, cool. I'm going to take a break here. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.